Gary here with Coach Kia Damon Olson. Coach, I'll tell you what, it's hard to beat a team 3 times in 1 year, but survive and advance. Your thoughts?
You're 100% right. I thought that Loyola came in ready. I thought we were a little nervous at the very beginning. You could see with a lot of the turnovers, actually by both teams. But I thought kind of once we got going, we settled in a little bit. You know, Jess wasn't feeling great, and she tried to give us as much as she could. And you saw the younger kids, they were able to make some pretty big plays when we needed to help us kind of get a lead. And then I'm proud of the kids for maintaining and doing some of the things we needed to do to close it out defensively and then also offensively.
I thought you showed a lot of composure there at the end. You played well defensively, then you controlled the ball offensively, cut the turnovers down, and I'll talk about a little bit about your guard play. Obviously, Abby and Jess did a great job.
Yeah, you know, they are pretty dynamic in what they do, and they help set up opportunities for the other kids. And when we're going, you know, we get on transition, we're pretty tough. And we're learning to be better in terms of our half-court execution as well. I thought Naomi did some really big things when she was in, both defensively, giving us an offensive presence in the paint. So, you know, it's really a team effort, on both sides of the ball. And I'm just happy for them to kind of get over this mental hump, and now we get to go back down to American, I think.
There you go. I think you're going to American, exactly. Coach, great job. Appreciate a couple minutes. Survive and advance. Very nice.
Fine, right?
Congratulations. Let's bring in Abby. Abby, come on. Here comes Abby right now, our Coca-Cola player of the game. Abby Antignoli, 22 points. I tell you, Coach and I talked about guard play, how important in the playoffs is guard play. I thought you and Jess did a phenomenal job today.
Thank you.
Well, tell me a little bit about it. Your shooting was good. Is it you against Loyola? I mean, you seem to turn it up against the Greyhounds.
Yeah, they go under their ball screen, so that's a great opportunity to shoot the open 3. Jess wasn't feeling that great today, but she still played great, and I knew that I had to pick it up for the both of us. So.
How do you think your game has improved from start to finish? Obviously, you were all rookie team, which has got to be a great honor. Has this last couple months been a whirlwind for you, Lafayette? Your first season here, obviously, your first team, all freshman team, and you're playing great.
Thank you. In the beginning of the season, I was playing a little less, but I got more minutes as the season progressed, and I've had more time to become more confident, so yeah.
Is the point guard position a natural position for you?
Yeah, definitely. That's where I play my best basketball, so that's my favorite spot. I love to pass more than shoot.
Well, you had 22 today. What was your career high in high school? Because I want to keep an eye on that.
Like 30.
Okay, we'll get there, though. Congratulations. Survive in advance.
Thank you. Yep.
Appreciate it. What a pleasure Abby Antignoli is. Survive in advance. Gary, back to you.
All right, Mike, thank you very much. Congratulations to Abby for her career high. All right, John, I think it's time for some highlights, and then we'll get out of here.
There were a lot of them, Gary. Lafayette playing really well. Devin Newman really, all game long, seemed to be a thorn in Lafayette's side. You saw those mid-range jumpers she took, then she steps out, hits a 3 here, and Loyola was moving the ball well, and this kind of offense kept them in the game for long stretches. But in the end, 9 for 11 from the floor for Abby Antignoli, the freshman, and she just played every aspect of this game. And there's a little mid-range pull-up right there, and we saw her take it to the basket a couple of times, and she just did everything necessary. Nice. Look at this. Was one of my favorite sequences because the empty pass by Gallagher, and then Naomi Campbell gets her head around and finds Abby on the other side. Watch this little reverse layup right here. Just Abby is such a spark plug, and she has grown by leaps and bounds this year. And I'll tell you, Bree Rossi did a nice job for this team. Every time Lafayette seemed to be pulling away, it was Bree Rossi who stepped up and made a big shot. And on the kick out right here, Rossi again, and this is where I thought maybe Loyola was ready to make another run after that jumper. And watch this great move to the bucket. She didn't have a lot of them, did Jess Booth. She can do that a lot more, but you know, I thought overall, as we see Abby Antignoli make a move to the bucket, I thought Jess Booth, despite being under the weather, was largely responsible for the way this team played in the second half, Gary. She only took 1 shot, but she had 6 assists, and she was responsible for getting Lafayette into their offensive flow.
And I don't think we've seen the Leopards very often this year shoot 55% from the field and 50% from beyond the arc.
Well, how about the freshmen? So you had 9 for 11 from Abby Antignoli, you had 4 for 4 from Claire Gallagher.
Yeah.
And they combined for 36 of the 58 points.
That's looking at the future. But the future right now is at American on Monday night at 7 o'clock. Lafayette wins their 12th game. Loyola finishes 5-24. Naomi Gampo with 9 rebounds in the ball game. Abby 22 points, 12 points for Gallagher, and Jess Booth with 6 assists. Those were the big numbers that gave Lafayette the victory. Thanks to Kia Damon Olson, her staff, for all their help all year long. A big thank you to my buddy John Leone. I'll miss you, but I'll see you on the golf course. Tomorrow. And of course to Mike Joseph and to the Astound Television team doing their usual terrific job. And to all of you for watching all of us. Stay with the Leopards on ESPN+. For all of us, I'm Gary Laubach. Goodbye, everybody.